The Morning Rush on 98.7 Kiss Country.
7:37. We have 75 in downtown. Boy, I tell you what, if you walked out this morning about 4 o'clock, it was like, oh, hard to breathe because it was the air was already heavy, Pete.
It's very, very steamy and thick outside.
There was even some low-lying, low-hanging fog.
Yeah. Yep. No, this is what you expect in July and August in Iowa, I guess.
Right. Yeah, just making that corn grow.
There you go. You can almost see it grow.
Exactly. Exactly. I should remind people before we get going, we're on our YouTube channel that you can go and watch the video. And also, I think I put it on the Morning Rush Facebook page. So it's
Good
live
deal.
there. If you got a question for Pete, you'll take questions, won't you?
I'll take some questions. Yes.
All right. There you go. We'll see if anybody pops in any questions. But 4th of July was good. Everything was shut down construction-wise, wasn't it?
Yes. Pretty much everything was shut down. We try to get everybody off the road. So they, with the added traffic, we try to get any project that it's an opportunity to get people off the road. Like I mentioned before, obviously, bridge projects, replacements, and that you can't really just let people drive through an open hole. So those remain closed and detoured. But anything else like these resurfacing projects or whatever project you can do where you get traffic control off the road, we do that. So try to make it as safe as possible for everybody traveling for the holiday.
Yeah. So what's opening back up again this week?
Well, this week we are actually starting a couple things. We touched on it last week. Over by the Wesley area, we do have the highway closed. Highway 18 is closed right now for a couple weeks. They got to put in a pipe in the road there, so they are detouring traffic south on P60, then east on B40, and then north on 17 right by Wesley there. And the detour south is right at Sexton. So that'll happen for a couple weeks. We'll have a better idea next week if we'll hopefully be able to get it open. Always hope for a little early, but we'll wait and see. The big thing that happened last week as well was US 69 north of Belmont opened up. So that was good. That opened up Thursday night at 6 o'clock. So again, it's open. People going through there, and we thank everybody for their patience. So that's a good one to have done. There's going to be some work on I-35, kind of like in the Coulter and Thornton area, south of Clear Lake, just a single lane closure. That should be, they won't finish this week because, again, we don't allow interstate work on Fridays because of the traffic. So they'll only be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So hopefully they'll finish that up next week. And then I guess the other one that I want to touch on is starting next Monday between Pierce and Monroe on 122 in Mason City. We're going to be doing some asphalt resurfacing just in some of the bad areas. We're not going to be resurfacing the whole area, just doing some longer stretches of patches, I guess you could call it. Now, this is going to be night work. So it'll start at 7 o'clock at night, and then all traffic control has to be off the road by 6 in the morning. And that should only take a couple weeks. And again, this work will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. They will not be working Sunday nights, and they will not be working Friday nights.
So what's the difference between day working and night working? Why do you do it at night?
Traffic.
Oh, okay.
We try to make it as convenient as possible for traffic. Obviously, there's more traffic through that area during the daytime hours.
Sure.
So we will, when it's possible, we will do that work at night so it doesn't affect traffic as much.
Okay. All right.
See, we're trying to help, Jay.
Right, exactly. You don't have stoplights or nothing like that, right?
What's that?
No stoplights?
No stoplights.
Or stop and turn signal guy?
It shouldn't be. It should just be single lane closures.
Oh, okay.
So going up through there at night. So no, there should not be any pilot car or flagger.
Okay. All right. That's what they're called, flaggers.
Yep.
I couldn't
remember. That's why you confused me. I was like, stoplights. Yeah, there's stoplights there. Where have you been?
I don't pay attention, Pete.
Just go.
Just ask the wife. She'll tell you I don't pay attention. Yeah. Are you listening to me?
And then one thing too, we talked about again last week, throw it out that July 13th, we have a public meeting at the Mason City Room at the Public Library from 5:30 to 7 about future opportunities on Highway 122 in Mason City from Lark to Winnebago Way. Got a couple options for people to come and look at and get comments, and we encourage everybody who travels through that area, whether you live in town or you work in town, to stop by the library that night so we can answer your questions.
Kind of an exciting thing, isn't it?
It is. It's a very exciting thing. Now, again, this is very, very early in the process. This is a feasibility study. Again, we mentioned we're looking at reconstructing that area, moving the east and westbound lanes in closer to each other, getting rid of that median. There would be frontage road work, and a couple of the options. One has the traffic signals, like is out there now. The other option has roundabouts, which is obviously something that is kind of new to the area. I mean, if you expand your area, there are several roundabouts about in the like Janesville area, Cedar Falls, and there's quite a few roundabouts throughout the state of Iowa. So again, just come and ask questions. We ask that you maybe take a look and do some education. If you go to our website, iowadot.gov, I think just /roundabouts, we've got a huge amount of information on there that you can take a look at and then get educated and come and ask questions. We'll be happy to take them.
And I tell you what, last time we talked about that, I told the wife, I said, hey, Pete was telling me about this whole thing we're talking about on the air about the roundabouts. It'd be kind of some exciting. She goes, oh, I hate roundabouts.
That is the exact knee-jerk reaction. But it's kind of funny sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of times people will say they hate roundabouts, and you'll say, well, how come? Well, I just hate them. Well, why? Well, I just don't like them. Well, give me a reason, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. She was like, what, do you know how slow that's going to slow things down? I go, no. I said, Pete, I was excited about it. Pete was telling me about it. I was going off and telling her this and this and this. I think it's when we went and got ice cream at Bertzel's the other night.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, it's just not going to work.
It's funny. That is that's what people think about is they think it's going to slow you down. And actually the traffic modeling they've done through the area, you get through there faster with roundabouts than you do with traffic lights.
That's what I tried to tell her, Pete.
Yeah, I know. You just got to be patient.
I know. Got to get her in there and use the roundabouts a little bit more often.
There you go. That's right.
She's like, it's going to just cause nothing but accidents.
No. And just again, I want to really, really stress that this is very early in the process.
Yeah.
Any construction out there is years away right now, but this is just an opportunity to do a study to see what we can do, see what the city would like to do, and see what the residents think, and we'll go from there.
I like it, Pete.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that.
I've changed my mind. My mind can be changed.
That's impressive.
Doesn't happen very often, but it can be.
We'll take it.
All right, Pete, have yourself a wonderful week. Thanks for the information.
All right. Thanks, Jay.
That's the good stuff.
Well, there's always good stories happening. We got the highlights for you. There's a guy in Virginia